Jay Shetty, who is a self-proclaimed monk turned life coach, has gotten himself into a bit of trouble again. And I wanted to discuss this topic because it's not just relevant to him and his career, but also how it impacts the coaching industry. So, not sure if you followed this, but recently Jay Shetty has been accused of lying about his past of being a monk for 3 years and then getting the message that he's to go out and spread the word of personal development, spirituality, and has become celebrity life coach, massive influencer with multi-million following, and recently officiated the wedding of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. He has a huge podcast that has some of the biggest celebrities in the world on there. He even interviewed Joe Biden. So when it comes to life coaches, he's pretty much at the top of the food chain. Now, I like Jay Shetty's content. I feel it really resonates with me. And as an ambassador of personal development and spirituality, I think he's done a great job. Now, he has been called out and accused of plagiarizing other people's content and messaging in his post back in 2019. He got himself into a bit of trouble with this. And even though that's not cool to put your name at the bottom of somebody else's quote, including Tony Robbins, he even plagiarized one of Tony Robbins' quotes, which is kind of stupid, but he did. But to be honest, most people, most coaches, and even in most industries, nothing is really original. We're learning from other people, we're interpreting it, modifying it, and repurposing it for our own intention. Now, to take credit for someone else's work or writing, that's not cool. To lie about your past, to use it to your advantage, obviously that's unethical and out of integrity. Now, it has yet to be proven as to whether or not he did actually go to a monastery for 3 years or not. And, it's still being questioned. Jay Shetty himself hasn't commented on this, but, on socials, there's a lot of mixed reviews. Some people are calling him out, trying to cancel him, saying his career's over. This is going to be the downfall of Jay Shetty. Personally, I don't think so. The guy's a beast. He's got a huge following. He's got brilliant marketing, and his followers and people that do love his content are sticking up for him. Now, I will say that his messaging, his content, what he shares is similar to many other coaches. He's not saying anything new or profound. He just has his own look, his own style. He's got phenomenal marketing, and the quality of his content he's putting out is top notch. And that's why it gets so many views. He does a great job. He's an amazing marketer. He even owns his own production studio. He's got his own content company. So the guy is, he's more than a life coach. He is a businessman. Now, life coaching is a business. That's the reality of it. Yes, there are people out there who just volunteer their time and they're happy to help, and that's beautiful. However, many life coaches, including myself, made a transition in their life. They chose a career path, either walking away from what they were doing to commit to a purpose of helping other people, or they invested into it, went to school, and decided that they wanted to pursue an industry to have a job and career that is fulfilling, helps other people, and makes money. And I have coach friends who are making $10 to $40 million a year being a life coach. Now, somebody might say, well, that's not ethical. That's not right. If you're helping people, why should you make that much money? Because if you're helping people overcome pain and trauma, and they are highly successful people that have the ability to earn hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars more because you've helped them work through a problem, a situation in life, then do they deserve that money? I would say so. Now, what I don't agree with is taking advantage of people who don't have the money, who are in a tough spot and can't afford coaching, and conning them, convincing them that, hey, you're the guru and you're going to help them overcome all their issues and problems and life is going to be hunky-dory. That's not cool, because the truth is that working with a coach and beginning your personal development work, it is just the beginning of a very long journey. No coach, no shaman, no facilitator is going to help you to overcome your pain, and they have some secret formula that's going to help you to find all the answers, because the truth is you have to do that work. All the answers are within you. And what a good coach will do is ask you questions that are going to cause you to shift your perspective, maybe let go of some beliefs, to see your life or a certain situation in a different way. And in that new perspective comes that knowledge and that wisdom that helps you to make a different choice. That's how you develop self-awareness. That's how you become more conscious, and hopefully you make better choices moving forward. Now, I wanted to create this video and share my perspective on it because I've been accused of selling snake oil. I mean, very rarely does it happen, but some troll on Instagram will say, "Oh, all you life coaches are full of shit." And that's where this situation is sad because, Jay Shetty being someone who is so recognized and respected, and, he is the pinnacle of coaching sort of industry, for him to now be called out as a fraud really creates a lot of distrust and questions the authenticity of coaches. And, I could share from my own personal journey of becoming a coach. I never thought I was going to become a coach. And a matter of fact, I had to get over my imposter syndrome of even thinking people are going to pay me for my wisdom, because I'm like, okay, I'm a high school dropout. I'm a nightclub guy. And what do I know that's going to benefit someone else? And the truth is we all have our own unique story. We all have the knowledge and the wisdom that we've developed through our lifelong journey. And we've all been through some shit. And I've been through my own fair share of challenges and trials and tribulations, being a serial entrepreneur, creating multiple companies, losing lots of money, moving to Costa Rica, starting all over again. And I have a certain knowledge and skill set on how to change your life, how to find balance, how to find purpose and meaning. Now, I'm not the right coach for everyone. Neither is Jay Shetty, Gabrielle Bernstein, or, any one of these amazing coaches that are out there. What's most important is that if you're looking to work with a coach, find someone who is on the other side of your journey. So whether it be you want to lose weight, whether it's you want to start a company, whether you want to heal childhood trauma or have a better relationship with your mom, find someone who has dealt with the same problem and they've overcome it, because their knowledge and wisdom and what they're going to teach you can save you years and lots of money. So you're actually paying for their experience, the knowledge that they've gotten from it, that's going to help you to overcome it. Now, of course, anybody can go through some shit or not and call themselves a life coach. So it is an industry that really isn't highly regulated, in the sense that anybody can just create an Instagram account, put up a landing page, and now they're a coach specializing in whatever. Are there fraudulent coaches out there? Of course there are. Just like there are fraudulent people in cryptocurrency, in the fashion industry, in tech. There's frauds in every industry, and it's up to you to do your due diligence and do your research. Now, of course, when these fraudulent people are taking advantage of those who are in a vulnerable place, that's not cool. And those are the people who really deserve to get called out. What I recommend is, when you are looking for a coach, find someone who is ICF certified. This is the International Coaching Federation. There are many different coaching schools out there that are ICF accredited. Now, if you are going to an ICF, or if you are working with a coach that has gone through an ICF program like Coactive Training Institute, which is a program that I did for a year and a half, you are working with a coach who's been through a program, who has a structure, a framework, and has had 6 months of one-to-one practice. When I was in my certification program, I had to have 6 clients for 6 months, and they had to be paying clients. So I had that real world experience of coaching. If you are working with a coach, like the Jay Shetty program apparently doesn't actually have the accreditation that he states it does. There's Jay Shetty's program. There's other programs by other coaches who've developed their own formula. They've got their own structure and program that they're now selling for $5,000, $20,000, $50,000. Is it worth it? That's up to you, because some of these coaches, even though they may not be accredited by ICF, their programs actually have a lot of valuable tools and structures and a format and a process and the training and accountability from them that could be highly valuable to you. Doesn't mean they're necessarily ICF accredited, but if it resonates for you and you feel that it's helpful and it makes sense to you, then that is up to your discretion as to whether or not you want to hire that coach or sign up for that program. But ultimately, it is on you. Don't just fall into the marketing and the branding and all the influencer Instagram type promo that they do. If their message resonates with you, if you feel that they are legit, if you trust their energy, then engage in the conversation, ask them for their credentials, and most importantly, ask for references. Ask them to connect you with some previous coaching clients so you can have an honest conversation about, hey, was this person able to help you? How did you benefit? How are you feeling now? have those conversations with at least 2 to 3 of their previous clients to get a feel for whether or not this person's legit or not. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is content. I'm a content creator. I'm constantly putting up content, looking for new ideas. And to be honest, it's often hard to be original. It's often hard to be in the moment and just start putting stuff out there. And there are times that, yes, we are inspired by other coaches or books or something we read, and we create content from that place. Is it to try to con you or fool you? No, it's, hey, this inspired me. This resonated with me. And I want to share with you and hope that maybe you'll get some value from it at all. Now, you'll notice when someone's being inauthentic. You'll feel it when someone's talking shit. If you sense that ickiness, if you sense that something about what this person is saying is off, trust your intuition. You don't have to follow that person. You don't have to listen to all that they say. But at the end of the day, if the message resonates with you and you've gotten some value from it, take it for what it is, because no life coach is your guru. No shaman is going to help you with all the answers with ayahuasca. It is really up to you to do your own inner work. And this could be through, reading books that question your beliefs, watching content, documentaries of people who have overcome adversity and challenging situations and learn from their life experience. You could join a men's group and be amongst brothers where you can open up and share and listen to other people's perspectives. There are women's circles, there are retreats. There are more options for personal development, spirituality, and ways to become more conscious and enlightened than ever before. And it is a billion-dollar industry. It will ultimately become a trillion-dollar industry because there are not enough coaches, shamans, facilitators on planet Earth to handle the collective trauma that we're dealing with right now. So this is why it's so important that you do your own work. You figure out what you need to do to heal, to overcome your trauma, so then you can become that person in your friend circle to inspire them. Because 6-7 years ago, I was an entrepreneur who was on my personal development path, trying to figure out what the hell am I doing with my life. And thankfully, from the support of people in my community, from investing into different coaching programs and becoming trained and working with amazing facilitators, I am now in a place where I've been through enough that I can now pay it forward and share it with other people. I don't claim to be a guru or claim to be someone who's going to help you figure out all your life problems, but coaches like myself and many others, we are truthfully in this industry because we do want to help people. We do want to make a difference. And we are sharing what we learned from our own pain and our own challenges to hopefully save you from going through the similar journey. Now, of course, we all have to suffer. We all have to hit our rock bottom at some point to wake up and to have that realization that it's time to make a change. But that is a choice. It's a choice that you can make. It's a choice you got to make every day, because once you begin the personal development journey, it gets harder before it gets easier, and it never stops. So regardless what Jay Shetty did or didn't do, regardless if you like his content or you feel he's a total fake, don't let it taint your perspective on personal development and spirituality, because the world needs people to do their work, to wake up, to be more conscious, more so now than ever before. And you can be one of those people that helps others, inspiring them to see what is possible for their life. So do your research, do your due diligence. And if you choose to work with a coach, just make sure that you feel a resonance, that you trust their energy before you commit to giving them thousands of dollars. All right. If you have any questions about life coaching, if you have any questions about what I do or the books I read or anything that was helpful, if I could be of service and provide any resources to you, hit me up, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on Jay Shetty and how you feel about these allegations. So drop a comment below to let me know what you think. If you got some value, please hit subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'm going to be putting out a long format video once a week. I used to do this a long time ago, then I stopped, but I like this. I like being able to just freestyle and share my thoughts and what I'm learning with all of you, because, hey, I'm on this journey with you. I'm on my path and I'm continuously learning, growing, evolving. All right. So thank you for watching. Drop some comments down below and I'll catch you in the next video.